got you. Whiskey Bravo 9 Kilo Victor Delta. Okay. There was a little raspiness in there, coming in there at times with you there. I don't know what that's all about, but that's what blurted out on me there a little bit. But we got you, Jack. We'll be right back with you there. We'll go over and pick up AA90M Daryl.
AA90M, I'm down here at Lincoln State Park, Vincent County, Indiana. I've been activating sites. I got 5 sites activated on duty. About 13 hours of driving and activating, long day. I got 7 today, and I got it done in just about 5 hours, so not as much driving. Tomorrow I'm heading home. The plans are, if everything works out well, I'll get 7 more sites. And CW and FT8 has been doing really well. Weather here in Lincoln State Park is very hot and still. But I got an air conditioner for my tent. With that, I'll say back to you, Net Control 73, AA90M.
Real good, Daryl. Well, sounded good there. Good to hear you in there, and sound like you're enjoying yourself there, other than a little bit on the hot side there. Well, stay cool, buddy. Enjoy it there. You're having fun there with radio, and that's a great thing. Good. Thank you for being in here this evening. AA90M, W9JKL. Let's go back and pick up WB9KBD. Jack here. Welcome to the Jay County Amateur Radio Club Net there, Jack, and thank you for checking in, and good evening.
Yeah, good evening. We've been doing a lot of studying this weekend, having to pass 3 Emmys FEMA courses. That'll boot me up another level, too, and then going to start the ARRL Emergency Communications course probably tomorrow, next day. That's going to take a lot longer time, I think, but it ought to be an interesting course. So that's what we've been up to mostly lately, and about all I got. Back to you, WB9KVD.
Jack, well, real good there. Good to hear you in there, and hope to hear you in there again. I may not be running, well, we won't have a net next Tuesday night for the fact we have a club meeting, so that night will be off. But the following Tuesday night, we will have our nets there again. So, Jack, thanks. KB9 or WB9KBD, W9JKL. Righty. Oh yeah, we had a really bad storm here in Jay County there. In the middle of the night there, the weather station went off, but I was in bed asleep. But I was told by KB8SCR, he said it sounded really good come across. So we was under a severe thunderstorm warning. Well, I believe it. It woke me up in the middle of the night. It was a booming and a banging, and it dumped a 2.70 inches of rain right on us. That is a lot of rain. Well, all of it wasn't there. I already had a .23 on the gauge before we went to bed, so, but it added to it. Alrighty, let's reset and let's go. Well, first I'll take one last check here. We got anyone else on Echolink?
This is KA1 FCF. UGA Fair Island, Florida, handles planking and okay.
Good, Frank, we got you there. KA1 FCF there. Thank you from Florida checking in with us there. Good to hear you in there. And you're sounding pretty good there. You're a little low on audio there, but you're I heard you just fine there. Well, Frank, take care. Thank you for dropping by there. Always good to hear you in there. KA1 FCF, Kilowatt Alpha 1, Foxtrot Charlie Foxtrot, W9JKL. Anyone else on Echolink?
KC9, VKY, out of Ohio, and short-time no traffic, Jeff. Thanks for running the net.
Steve, good to hear you there, and you be safe out there from in Ohio there. Trucking around there. And thank you for dropping by there this evening. KC9ZKY, W9JKL. Let's go another round of Echolinks there. Anyone else on Echolink like to check in? Call W9JKL. Alrighty, I'm not hearing anything coming back here, so first I'll have an opportunity if someone else jumps on. We'll always welcome more in. I mean, Echolink is, they get on Echolink, they can still check into the net here as we go along here. So, with that there, we'll go ahead and take short time check-ins, and then we'll run down through the list as we have it here. And we'll come back for any additional late check-ins. This is the Jay County Amateur Radio Club. 2 meter and 440 net. And this is Whiskey 9 Juliet Kilo Lima. Name is Jeff. Alrighty, anyone wishing to check in short time, call W9JKL.
N9ERK, Randy, short time, no traffic, 73s, Jeff. Sounds like you need a vacation.
KD9CQQ, Jeff, and upland, short time, no traffic.
BCR, Ron, for recovery, short time, no traffic.
K1UP, St. Henry, Jeff, no traffic. WE19, no traffic. W8, RZR, short time, no traffic, 73s.
E8 MOM, short time, no traffic.
HPQ, Wayne, Solano High, short time, no traffic. Thanks for running that.
Let me pause here a minute. Let me go ahead and get what I got here, and then we'll come back and see if there's any more short time check-ins. So I'll start out. We got N9ERK Randy there in Portland there. Yes, I can use a vacation there, Randy. We got KD9CQQ Jeff Upland. Thank you there, Jeff, for checking in the 73s to you there. We have W8VCR Ron and K1UP Tom, and we also have WE9T Dave. We have W8RZR Josh and KE8MOM Shirley from Fort Recovery there. We thank you all for checking in. We got WD9HPQ Wayne over there in Solano, Ohio. Thank you for checking in there. I thank all of you guys for dropping by there this evening. Appreciate your support there to the Jay County Amateur Radio Club net. All right, is there anyone else want to check in this week's net there on short time? Call now.
KD9GWL, short time, no traffic. Have a good net, Jeff. CGL.
Alrighty, we got KD9 GWL Lauren there in Hartford City at no traffic. Thank you, Lauren, for checking in with us there this evening there. Good to hear from you there. And we got KD9 CGL Bobby there, Dunkirk there. Good evening, Bob. What do you have for us this evening there?
Well, good evening there, Jeff. KD9 CGL here. Thanks for running that. And I was wanting you to give us an update on Francis if you have an update there.
Last thing I heard there, Bobby, was that he's doing okay, and that he may get to come home here soon there. Maybe it was like over the weekend or so, but I haven't heard anything more since then. So I don't know what the latest is on him, unless someone else has maybe communicated with him. I sent him a couple text messages, but I haven't heard anything back. So I'm hoping that he's doing okay, but that was the last word I've got, that he was doing all right.
Hey, Jeff, I was just wondering there, and that's about it here. It's been a steamy day. Indianapolis is given, we had 90 degrees, I believe that's what they were saying. But it was kind of humid there. So that's about it, Jeff. You have a good evening. Thank you for running that. And like Jeff would say over there in Upland, keep radioactive. KD9 CGL, back to net control.
Yep, I agree. I go right along with that. Well, thank you for dropping by there this evening. Good to hear from you. Always good to hear you in there. KD9 CGL, W9JKL. Alrighty. I'll call one last time there. See if anyone else wants to slip in here short time, and then we're going to run down the list here. So, anyone else want to check in short time, call W9JKL. Okay, let's go ahead and go down the list here. So we'll start out with KB8 SCR Dave.
Hey, good evening, Jeff. Don't have a lot of traffic. I just want to make a couple comments about the 442-675. It's been off there now for over a year. It's real low profile at the moment, literally only running a couple watts because we're going to put we're going to drive about a 50 watt amplifier once it's set up. The repeater will have the similar capabilities as this 443-475. We're going to be able to patch links to 10 different stations, including a simplex link. But if all things go well, tomorrow evening we're going to try to get her up and completely installed, and do some testing and making some changes, and so far so good. So then that'll give access to a lot more people over here across the state line here in Mercer County and even Darke County and possibly up north towards Van Wert County. So that's all I got. Just want to give everybody a little bit of update. I'm really getting anxious to get her on there. It's been a long haul here, but we've got new antenna coax and new site and just a lot of good things. So anyhow, enough of that. Just be listening. It'll be on there here soon, and hopefully permanently. All right, Jeff, back to you. Appreciate it. And you always do a great job with the net. And we'll talk to y'all later. KB8 SCR.
Real good. Yeah. Well, that's going to be a major plus there, play a major role there. It's, I'm glad to see that it's coming along here pretty good there now. And I'm glad that I got that stuff to you there so that you was able to get it hooked up there. And that's why I kind of handed it over to you, because I was about working good. And that'll make it nice for guys, you know, low-profile radios or whatever, or portables or something up around that area. They won't have to worry about trying to get higher power, you know, and all that stuff to get over this way. They just use lower power radios and stuff there, and that's going to make it nice. That's the whole idea of the thing, to make it communications, spread it out and make it a lot easier for each and every one out there with their radios to be able to communicate without having to pump up a lot of power and stuff there. So that's the whole idea of it. KB8SCR, thank you very much, and be looking forward to hearing that thing on the air up there. W9JKL, KC9LQY, Jim.
Wait for quick fingers there. Yeah, W9JKL, KC9LQY. Still have 8-day here. I thought about checking in on short time there. So I have anything. Anyways, yeah, I turned your report in to Richard there this morning there, and yeah, I'll check your reports in there, Jeff, if you want me to there. It's no big deal. I'm on there anyway. And there's times when I have a rough time getting in there, so. Well, anyhow, I'll turn it back to you there and let you get on with it. Maybe somebody else, Richard or somebody, will have something more, something to talk about. I don't know. Anyways, W9JKL, KC9LQY. Yeah, doing a good job there, Jeff, and I appreciate you. So, anyway, turn back to net control. Everybody have a great week. We're clear.
Yeah, well, it sounded good there tonight, like you always do there, and good to hear you in there. And thank you for turning that in for me. Yeah, I was having a lot of interference issue over here for some reason, and I don't know what that was all about, but I could hardly pull anything out. Something was just tearing me up over here. So thank you for running that through there. Boy, we got a lot of rain here, and just one smack. I'll tell you, I couldn't believe it. And so anyway, well, we'll move along here. Jim, take care. KC9LQY, W9JKL. This is Jay County Amateur Radio Club, 2 meter and 440 net. Where we at? K9AAZ Larry. Alrighty, let's shoot her down to Muncie Land. KB9NPU Richard.
W9JKL on the net, KB9NPU. Good evening, Jeff. Say good evening to the group out there this evening. Well, we've had a warm day here, mostly quiet. Did have some people in this afternoon to give me some estimates on some carpentry work. But other than that, it's been another quiet day in the neighborhood. And by the way, you did take home the championship belt for rain amounts this morning on the wet net. So you were the top dog. Not that that's one that you want to be, but you got it. We didn't. Have a good net, Jeff. We'll catch you later. W9JKL, KB9NPU.
Yeah, Richard. Well, I couldn't believe it. Just before I went to bed, we had some rain come in there. We had a pretty good shot of rain there come in there before I went to bed there last night. But we got just a little over 2 tenths, about 23 cents. And then last night's rain added to that, and so it was 2.70. I couldn't believe it. And bam, I know we was under a severe thunderstorm warning last night, and I'm telling you what, it bang boom, and we had gushers coming down big time here in Portland. At least on top of my house it did, that's for sure. All right, Richard, have a good one. KB9MPU, W9JKL. Thank you for being in there this evening. KC9CGY, Kenny, Hartford City.
Good evening and hello there, W9JKL. Jeff and everyone on the net. This is KC9CGY. How copy me tonight?
It's pretty good there, Kenny. Not too bad.
Okay, well, thank you for running the net there. Don't really have a whole lot. I guess it did rain over here pretty good yesterday, off and on in the afternoon on into the early evening, and then last night around 10 o'clock it really cut loose and rained for a good 10, 15, 20 minutes, I'd say, come down in buckets there. So I know we got a lot, but I don't know how much there because I don't keep track of the rain gauge, don't have one out anymore. So I know the Fort Wayne television station said they're a half an inch up for the month up there, and for the year they're above average for the year. So I guess this was kind of a drought buster for most of us. But up north above Fort Wayne, northern part of the state still has drought conditions pretty bad there. So hopefully they'll get it all tonight, and we won't get any. But maybe it'll dry up a little bit, and people can get out and get caught up with their grass. But anyhow, I'm checking in, giving one through numbers, and present and accounted for it. Don't really have nothing exciting going on. The leaves are still falling and will for some time, and so anyway, the repeater sounds good over here tonight, and we'll send it back to you and say 73 in KC9CGY.
Right here, Kenny. Well, I'll tell you what, I compared two gauges there. I've got a manual gauge, I call it manual gauge, outdoors. They're, well, of course it's outdoor, but it's sits out in the yard there. You have to go out and read it. You get it and read it there or something there. But then I've got an electronic gauge, a new one there I bought. And both of them says exactly the same thing. I can't believe that. They both read the same thing. So there was no doubt in my mind there. That's what we had. Alrighty. KC9CGY, W9JKL. Have a good one, Kenny. And 73, see you there. Let's see where we're at here. KD8AZO Dave, Coldwater, Ohio.
W9JKL, KD8AZO. Hello, Jeff. Good evening. Good evening, everybody on the net. Well, according to the National Weather Service, yesterday, Coldwater got between 3 and 6 inches of rain. And I can believe it. We were under a flash flood warning until 1:15 this morning. And I've lived here 21 years in this house, and I've never seen water go down the street like I did last night. It was running down the sidewalk like it was being poured down through a fire hose, and it was running down the street. It was a little patch of pavement in the middle that was not underwater. I got a little bit of seepage in the basement, but it didn't short anything out, didn't get anything wet, important. So I thank the good Lord above for that. Got a new radio, a Motorola commercial radio, and been playing with that, like that. I looked for Daryl, AA90M, and on Parks on the Air, I was going to QSO with him, couldn't get him. But anyway, so I've been playing a little on the radio and playing a little, with my camping stoves. And other than that, not a lot staying safe and dry. So I'll turn it back to you, and I'll say 7-3s and may God bless. W9JKL, KD8AZO.
All right here, Dave. I noticed something there this evening there. You're a little bit noisier than you normally are. I ain't never, I just noticed that before I let you go there. Thought I'd let you know that. You're a little noisier than I heard. I mean, I had no trouble copying you. I did copy you just fine. But you got a lot more noise than I've heard you have in there before.
Well, probably the reason for that is because I'm coming through the 210 and I don't have the power. Let me set the power up. Hang on a sec. All right, this should sound better. W9JKL, KD8AZO. That's all for me. I'll let you take it.
Okay, well, now I know why. When you said you're going, okay, never mind now. But you did come up better there, yeah, and did make a difference. Alrighty, Dave, KD8AZO, W9JKL. Have a good one. Thank you for checking in. And I'm glad you survived that monsoon. KC90YW Chad, Harper City.
Hey, good evening, W9JKL on the net. This is KC90YW. Yeah, there was a lot of rain out there. I know our rain gauge at work was over 3 today in about 40 minutes, so we got called out last night. There's a little bit of flooding there, but, we got over almost 3 inches there, but that's the rain gauge at work. It's not nothing official, so just what we use, so that's about what it is. That or a little more, so. Yeah, we had a lot of rain, like you said, a lot of thunderstorms coming through here. It was crazy, crazy, crazy. Lightning, I hate it. I think every amateur radio operator hates it, but that's the way it goes sometimes. But hey, we ain't got much more than that, Jeff. We'll ship her back to you. Everybody have a great week coming up the rest of the week here, and stay safe out there, and hopefully we'll talk to everybody later. This is KC90YW, back to net control.
Okay, Chad, thank you very much, sir. Yeah, that's a lot of rain. Well, I believe it. Anyways, you have a good one there. KC90YW, thank you for checking in. W9JKL. And KD9KPF, Tony.
W9JKL and the net. This is KD9KPF. Coming to you here from beautiful Klein Farms, eastern Jay County here. Sitting out here in the backyard swinging, staying cool under the shade tree right now. Hope my signal's good, coming through 675. I'm actually close enough with that low elevation he's got over there and low power. I'm one of the lucky ones that can get in there and use that machine early. Sure am looking forward to it getting put in place hopefully tomorrow there and get to use that thing full time. So been having a ball helping you and Dave work on that, and Dave's machine boy, sure is the new and improved 675. So I haven't been a ham long enough to really experience that machine. Everybody tells me it used to work really good, so I'm kind of excited to see Dave get that on the air, and it's been my privilege to help out wherever I can. And I don't know, I'm just excited. Probably not near as excited as Dave. Anyways, hey, we'll turn it back to W9JKL net control, and he can take it from there. KD9KPF.
There, Tony. Well, I'll tell you one thing. You're sure coming in loud there. Loud and clear there. Loud on the, through the 210 there. The remote base there, part of it there. You're coming through there. It's loud there. That's for sure. And you're going to have to strain to hear you. You sound good, though. Hey, we'll catch you later there. And take care of the Klein Reservation there. Enjoy it. KD9KPF, W9JKL. Let's see. KB9OPL Chip, Pinville.
W9JKL and the net. This is KB9OPL from beautiful downtown Penville. Don't have a whole lot to say here tonight. Just enjoyed chatting with all you gentlemen there last night while the thunder and the lightning was booming. I guess I do have kind of an advantage over you guys. I can use my little HT and I don't have any problems hitting the repeater, so I don't have to worry nearly as much as so you guys do with the antennas outside and things like that. But I can assure you and understand that. But yeah, it rained and it lightning and it thundered, and that one time I was actually transmitting, and I think RTO and K9UO actually heard the thunder through my radio. So anyway, but that's about all we got. I just want to say 73s to everybody. Want to say a shout out to Mr. OUG there. Went to the YouTube page here and saw his smiling face there on the screen, and had a little chat with him. So looks really great, Gil. It really does. Recommend to anybody who wants to or needs to go see that. It's really cool page. So 73s, I'll get out of here before I time out the repeaters. KB9 OPL, back to net control.
All right here, Chip. Thank you very much, here. Well, I went to bed there last night early, and I didn't stay up that late, but it woke me up in the middle of the night. It was about midnight there. Woke me up, and I didn't have anything turned on to listen to. But I was bad there. And so I guess the weather alert went off. Severe thunderstorm warning for Jay County. So, anyways, I didn't even have my weather. I should have had it on there. I thought I did, but I didn't have it on in the house. So, that's what I get. KB9OPL, W9JL 73. Let's see, this is the Jay County Amateur Radio Club, 2 meter 440 net, and this is W9JKL. Let's see, KC9QCJ Wayne, Upland.
KC9QCJ. Hey, good evening, Jeff. Good evening to the rest of the net this evening. Yeah, I got your report this morning. Yeah, you got you got a lot of rain. I was chasing you here out of the rainforest with 2.47. Well, I got 2.47. You definitely won the flag this morning. I don't know if that's good or bad, though, you know. Anyhow, I'm going to hold this. Hey, thanks to all you guys that keep radio hopping over out in that area and bringing it this way, allowing us to join in with you. Greatly appreciate it. So anyhow, we'll turn back to you, Jeff, and take care. Catch you later. KC9QCJ.
Right here, Wayne. Yeah. Well, I got up this morning there, and I looked at the... Well, when I went to bed, I had like 0.23, and then when I got up this morning, I had 2.70 right on the buttonroo. I said, oh, that was on the electronic gauge, and I thought, wow, I wonder how right that thing is. So when it gets a little bit daylight out here, I'm going to go out here after a bit, after the wife goes to work and stuff. So I went out and I checked the other gauge outside, and sure enough, it said the exact same thing. I said, well, it must be 2.7. So we got her. Alrighty, KC9QCJ, W9JKL. Thank you, Wayne, for checking in with us, and have a good evening. Let's see, how about, where were we at here? KF9NL Marv in Gaston, Indiana. There we go.
Good evening, Jeff and Annette. I have been very radioactive these last few days. Of course, we had all the storms last night, and then, of course, I've been on the scraping painting detail, trying to get ready for fall here. But I did work on something today. On top of my ladder rack on my truck, I have like a kind of like a headboard up there. Anyway, I got some of my old amateur radio license plates, and I put them up there across that headboard up there across my ladder rack up there. So anyway, all the with the antennas sticking up there on that truck, at least folks will know who that is. So. And I had one other little project. I was going to take and put my whatever that is, successful completion certificates or whatever I got back in 1992. I'm going to put those on the bottom of my QRZ page just for memorabilia's sake. If I can find my original license, I'm going to put a picture of that on there too, just for fun. But anyway, that's about it. I'll be glad when I get the little chores around the house done so I can get back playing on the radio. Anyway, W9JKL, KF9L, 7-3, guys.
Right here, Marvin. Thank you very much for checking in with us there. And yeah, it sounds very interesting. Well, KF9NL, good to hear you in there. And thank you for being in there and supporting the net there this evening. Always appreciate hearing from you. Have a good one from W9JKL. Alrighty, let's call for KB8 SCS Dwayne, Port Recovery. WB8ZRQ Rick, Salina, Ohio.
Hey, checking in.
We got a station, go ahead.
Ridgeville, Indiana.
We're running that here. Who we got here? Is that Herbie?
Who that getting in?
Gotcha, go ahead.
Yeah. I missed that out in the van. I was going to check in out there, and we're still doing the roll call, so I come in here, getting ready to shut the lights off and go in the house. I thought, well, I'll try one time or get in and see if I can. K9 News 7-3, God bless, have a good night.
There, you got a loud hum in there with you there, oh. But hey, we got you down there this evening there. K9UZZ, W9JKL. Thanks for dropping by there.
My switching supply went haywire, so that's all I got to use out here. Catch you later, K9 News 8.
Alrighty, KD9CES Mark, burn. KD9LEY Mike. KB9JSN Gene, Saratoga. Okie dokie, we'll just stop there. I got more I can call for, but rather than go down through there, I'll just see who's out there. So let's just stop right there. Let's go back and see if we got any late or additional check-ins or any more Echolink check-ins. Call W9JKL.
W9JKL, WB8ZRQ.
Hey Rick, we just called for you there. I'm glad you jumped in there. WB8ZRQ, W9JKL. Good evening. Thank you for dropping by.
Glad to. Sorry I didn't catch you guys early. I had to sneak up there and work on a baked potato, so took a little of my time. But thought I'd better jump in here. I haven't been in here for a while, so thanks very much, Jeff. W9JKL, WB8ZR, traffic.
Yeah, I hope you put in plenty of cheese and butter and cheese and bacon bits or chives on it or something. Maybe you can throw a little sour cream to go with it there. WB8ZRQ, thank you for dropping by W9JKL. We have anyone else like to check in to this week's net? Call now.
KD9 on the mobile.
Sound like Mark.
Kind of choppy there, Mark, but I think that was you. KD9CES, go ahead, and W9JKL.
Hopefully you can hear me all right. But I just wanted to stop by, give you one for the numbers, and say hello. So we'll say 73s. Everyone have a good week.
Oh, yeah, you started out pretty choppy there, but then you cleared right up there, Mark. We got you in there. Well, thank you for dropping by, and you too. You have a good week there as well there. I appreciate you checking in there. KD9CES, this is W9JKL. Do we have anyone else like to check in this week's net? Call W9JKL. I've got 31 check-ins, including
31?
myself, 30 besides me, but with myself included, that's 31 of us in there this evening there. So, it's a pretty good round tonight there, and we even missed a couple people there tonight. So, with that said there, first I'll see if there's any last comments to be made there or anything, then we'll, or any other check-ins, and we'll close the net afterwards. So anyone, any other check-ins or comments, bring them now. W9JKL.
KT9OUT.
9OUT, go ahead, there you go.
Just wanted to remind the volunteers to show up at the 4-H Fairgrounds on Saturday at 10 o'clock in the morning for the follow-up meeting for the Hamfest. So I want to make sure we got that in just one more time. That's about all I have for the net tonight. Congratulations on the 31 check-ins. KT9OET, be clear. Back to net control.
There you go. Well, thanks for bringing that by here. Now, keep in mind, I won't be there. We're ready to pull out this weekend. And, of course, the full 40 being sitting here in the garage there running there. I turned the controls over to Dave there. KB8SCR, I don't, kind of keep an eye on things and for me there with that, make sure nothing goes wrong there, you know. And, I think I'm going to leave a house key with my daughter. And, so if something does go wrong or something that maybe I should give him a number or something to call, then she can open up the garage and let him in. So, or something, you know, what happened. Hopefully that don't happen. I don't think it will. So, but we'll have it. I'm going to have the place watched pretty good there. I got cameras up anyways. I'll talk to you all later. I got 31 check-ins closing the net this evening. We thank you all for participating in the net control or net this week's net. I'm getting tongue-tied. And so with that said, this is W9JKL wishing you all the best. Operation.
Interesting way to end the net. Okay, well.
Whiskey 9 Papa Tango, W9 PT. I must not be getting out.
Ron. It's Ron from Decatur. KT9OET. Ron, you're sounding real good.
Okay, I couldn't break into the machine for some reason. I don't know why. I thought it was 100 hertz. Maybe they changed it to something else. And it is minus. I haven't been down on this band with this rig for a long time. How you doing, Gil?
Hey, hanging in there. I think that the PL for this one is 97.4 or 94.7, whatever in the heck it is. Yeah, I remember numbers of lots of things, but PL tones are not one of them. But whichever one it is, that's what this is. It's the same as the burn repeater.
Okay, well, my repeater directory must be out of date. Hang on a minute. I'm going to see if I can make it work. Stand by.
Okay, yeah. The Portland repeater, the one at Jeff's house, that one is 100. But I think that at one time the 210 was 100, but it was changed.
Yeah, okay. Well, I must have it working now. Yeah, if I'd have known what the right tone was, I could have checked in. Sorry about that. Yeah, you're sounding good down here too. I can even copy on the input. Of course, we're only a few miles apart. Anyway, it's been a warm day. I went down to the burn repeater and I had to make an adjustment on that thing. Got tired of watching that discriminator meter tell me that it was off frequency. Not that anybody cared it wasn't that far off, but I was going to do the other repeater and I decided, oh, it's too hot. Wait for a cooler day. KT9OUT, W9PT.
Yeah, Ron, I was going to ask you something because I'm setting up another Echolink radio, and I wanted to see if it has a receive as well as a transmit tone on the burn repeater. See if it uses the tone both directions. Just curious about that.
Yeah, which repeater are you asking about having the transmit tone on? Go ahead.
Yeah, it's the burn repeater. I wanted to make sure that was turned on. Encode and decode, I guess that's what they call it, or whatever in the heck it is. But yeah, I was just curious about that because I want to set up a radio that's the way it's going to work. It's going to have that COS. That's what they refer to it as. I want to use that if it's possible, rather than voice actuation.
Yeah, okay. Well, I think you said the burn repeater 146.97. Yes, we did put the tone on the output of that machine, Gil. That tone is on the output. Go ahead.
Okay, I thought you had. I'd made the wiring harness so that would work with that ultimate linking interface that I got from Nelson to work on Echolink, of course. But yeah, all right, excellent. Well, I'm going to get out of here. I've got live streaming running right now, so you'll be preserved for history for a little while until it's erased in about 2 years. So anyway, Ron, I hope you're having a good one out there. Just stay dry, or try to. I think that's going to be pretty easy now until next weekend. So 7-3 from KT9OUT.
Okay, Gil. Very good. Well, thanks for cluing me in on the tone. Yeah, I made it more difficult than it needed to be because I was certain that it wasn't. In fact, this old repeater directory I've got here, 2012, 2013, I got a newer one out in the car. But anyway, I looked in there. It said 100 hertz, so I put 100 hertz in there and couldn't get in. That solves that mystery. All right, yeah, we got over here just a little under 2 inches, just a skosh under 2 inches of rain. But it didn't get any out of that one that came over this afternoon. So we watched the clouds go over, and I heard them talking about everybody else getting it, severe weather. But we didn't get it here. I'm glad it wasn't severe. 73s, we'll catch you later, and Look for you down the log. Whiskey 9, Papa Tango, we're clear.
Okay, I believe we'll end the stream. Let's see if I do this right. Stop streaming. Okay. 73 everyone.